So birds and drones. Clearly not a good combination, and definitely not something you want to deal with while you're in the air, especially a angry bird or a bird that is having an intention to attack you. Before we get into the rest of this video, 80% of you that watch this video or higher are not subscribed, and we can change that pretty easily. So just drop a like and subscribe down below. Pretty easy, and it's free. Also, if you are subscribed and you don't have notifications turned on, maybe you can turn them on, so you can get notified of all my videos. Anyways, let's get on to the rest of the video. Now, I found myself in a rather strange situation where I was followed around by birds, several birds, as I was flying my drone around the Shenandoah River near the border of West Virginia. And it was a complicated situation because not only was I on the other side of the river from where I was flying, I could still see it, I could see the birds. I didn't know how to get back and make sure that I didn't, accidentally hit a bird or crash or even worse, kill a bird. Now, luckily nothing bad happened. I made it back safely. It's just that I feel like the birds are probably a little bit curious as to what the drone was. It is a pretty large, loud orange thing just floating in the sky, so I guess, obviously if I were a bird and saw something floating and it was orange and loud, I would probably go check it out. But it was terrifying for me because my optical sensors were tripping up the whole flight, and I got some of the birds on video as you saw at the beginning, but there were many cases where there was off video. This is not the only time I've had birds, but this is when I had the most interactions in one flight. So what happens if you are swarmed by birds that are probably going to take down your drone? Well, option one is go into sport or ludicrous mode or whatever the heck the fastest mode on your drone is and just get out of there, because usually most birds cannot follow you unless it's like one of those like super fast like hawks or something. But my drone can go 45 miles an hour in ludicrous mode, the Autel Evo, and my other drone, the Spark, can go I believe 35 miles an hour, so that in sports mode is pretty good. Now if it's a big bird, obviously you're going to want to do this as early as possible, make sure that you have this decision planned out. And now if you have a bigger drone, they can accelerate slower or faster. Mine accelerates pretty fast. But yeah, basically all it takes is getting out of there. The second option is usually probably one of the better ones to do if you have a drone that can do this fairly well. Birds cannot just go up like a drone can. Drones can rapidly accelerate up. My Spark cannot. It has like an average up speed, but the Evo, my Evo, can go super freaking fast upwards. And when it goes up, I'm like, holy cow, it goes up fast. So if you're ever in a situation where you're being on all sides, or maybe just you don't see a way out, go up. They usually can't follow you up. They have to, go up at a slope. Third option is to go down, but usually you might have something below you and you might have birds under you, which has happened before. But yeah, basically just evaluate your options, see if you can go forward in sports mode and get out of there, or up and out. Usually up and out is probably the best, or down, but that can result in crashes depending on your altitude. Those are my 3 tips for avoiding birds. And if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Lots of more drone content on here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and do be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. I wanna switch? Yeah, you can, okay. So, I am now flying the Mavic Air 2.
Yeah, that app is weird.
I forgot that you don't have ND filters. It's something that just works, and that's nice.